Hey everybody, welcome my fellow idiots. So this is the second time that I've ended up having to re-record this vlog, but I wanted to talk to you guys, few things going on here. Um, First thing, really do appreciate you guys asking about Casalo and that kind of thing. Casalo's doing good. He's just been really busy with work and stuff lately, and he he's been having some issues with internet over at his house, and because of that, he has not had the ability to be able to run the Minecraft server. So that's also where Minecraft has been at for a while. Once he's able to get things running and everything again, we will get back to um, doing the Sky Factory and that kind of thing. But Minecraft, when I started doing the channel, Minecraft was kind of a thing that has always been between both me and him playing. So that is something that, pardon me, that when we do, we'll be doing that, basically playing together and that kind of stuff. And at the moment, he's been, like I said, really busy at work, and then not having net at the house and that kind of stuff, kind of all together, it makes it really hard. So but he does appreciate your guys' comments as well. For those of you who have been asking and everything, he's doing fine, he's doing great. There's nothing that has it's not like we got into a fight or anything like that. It's just real life, tends to kind of always get right in the way when you don't want it to, and it's just kind of a pain. So, okay, that talks about Casal and about Minecraft. For those of you who are wondering, I am going to be continuing the Aura. I have just not had the opportunity as of yet. What ended up happening was, I had an issue with my system, and some new drivers came out. Wasn't anything like hardware breaking or anything, but I had some new drivers and stuff come out. Put the new drivers in, and it really, really screwed up my system. So to be able to fix it and that kind of stuff, I had to restore from a previous backup, and that backup did not have my RSA game on it. So I've got to get back up to the point as to where I was in RS, so that then I can continue on with the save and be able to do that. And it's been, as much as it's been real life for a lot of other people, real life has been really busy for me lately. The job that I work at was recently sold to another company, so everybody's kind of having to go through meetings and new training and everything else, and there's just not been a whole lot of time to get back into getting that accomplished. But I will be going back to it. I do know that I will be getting back to it. Another thing is, and which I'm really glad you guys are giving me positive feedback and likes on the Skyrim playthrough. Skyrim's one of my absolute favorite Bethesda games ever. So I'm really kind of glad you guys are liking that. There is a chance, because I did get the mod and everything, there is a chance whereby once everything gets set up and said and done, we may actually be doing a small multi-LAN on Skyrim, and whereby like me and Casalo will be playing Skyrim together as well, on and off. So look for that possibly. I know some of you guys had made mention, having heard it in one of my Skyrim videos. I did get Battlefield 4 and all the DLCs, and I've had a number of people who have said, "Hey, are you going to record Battlefield 4 when you start playing it?" And I can say, yes, I will be recording Battlefield 4. I know, Shep, who you all have seen in a couple of my the original Beta A Light Island Survival Adventures. Shep has expressed interest in possibly putting some people together and playing all at the same time. As well as I know Casalo has Battlefield 4 as well, and I think he may be interested in playing when he can. So Battlefield 4 is something that I'll be recording when I get the opportunity and I start playing it and everything as well. So let's see what else to speak with. Oh, for those of you who did ask, because I know like KZ asks and Dad G-Man asked and that kind of stuff. My system that I run everything off of is a low-end netbook, which you guys have heard me say before. Specifically, it is a Acer ES1 netbook. It's one of those that you get for probably $250. It's not very expensive at all. However, for those of you who did ask, yes, I did add. I took it up to 8 gig of RAM, so I do have more memory and stuff in it. And then on top of that, I have some experimental drivers and settings and configurations in it that allows me to play some of these games that you guys are saying, I have this type of netbook and I can't play this. How is it you're playing it and recording it? Well, I'm a computer tech. I'm a computer specialist by trade. I went through training for it and everything like that. So I'm a computer specialist by trade, and I know how to go in and change some of the INI and config files and that kind of stuff. And I tend to get some things working that normally you go, this won't work on here. Well, you'd be right on any normal basis. So but I do have some experimental stuff as well as a bunch of modified beta drivers and everything else that allows me to be able to play and do these games. A lot of them, like in the case of Skyrim, you guys will notice I have a drop in textures. And the only reason as to why you guys are seeing it in 4x3 format. Like I showed you in that one video, it's not that I can't run it in the 16:9 format, because I do when I'm just playing it and I'm not recording. But for me to be able to record 16:9 format, the recording, the frames get so low that I can't record and play at the same time in 16:9. So I currently have to do it in 4x3. Otherwise, I would have it set up as far as, the 16:9, the widescreen format for you guys. So, to which if I ever am able to afford and I get a better gaming machine, trust me, I will, and we'll get it set up where it's doing much better graphics and stuff for you guys. Just right now, it's not an option. So, anything else to discuss? I don't think so. Let's see. I talked about Casalo. I talked about Minecraft. I talked about Aura. I talked about the system and graphics. I don't really think so. Let's see. Battlefield 4, that's checked off. I'm sorry, guys. I kind of wrote a list here as far as things to make sure that I brought up during the blog to answer some of your guys' questions here. Oh, and then one last thing. Yes, I did bring up the fact that I am a huge Myst player and that I would like to play and record Myst for you guys. I got a little bit of expressed opinion saying that some people would like to watch it. I had some people say, nah, it's too old of a game, that kind of thing. Which I've not ever really let that affect my opinion as far as what I will and won't record, guys. But I did want to get your guys' opinion on it. Right now, with the comments and stuff I had, it seems as though the majority of, well, there is some people who would like to watch it. A majority of you guys have said, no, you'd like to see some newer games played and some more interactive multiplayer games. So that's the reason why I chose to go on ahead and go with, like, say, the Battlefield 4 and that kind of stuff. However, I will be looking into possibly doing some more multiplayer gaming. The thing is because I'll be recording, I don't want it to be random, just certain random people who I'm playing with. The reason being is because there's been a number of times where recording on multiplayer, you'll always get into, it seems like, one lobby or another that have people who are just in there cursing and trolling and antagonizing just to get a bad response. And I don't want to be flagged. I have my video flagged on YouTube because of somebody, cursing, or somebody deciding that, hey, they don't care if anybody's recording or not. They're just going to continue to sit there and be a doucher online and that kind of thing. So when I go to record some of these multiplayer games and that kind of stuff, it will be multiplayer games with people who I can get on and I can play with and I can trust, and kind of keep it PG for the recording and stuff that won't get me flagged. So there is that aspect of it as well. But I will be doing that for you guys as well. So just kind of a touch up here, let you guys know what's going on and everything. And again, Minecraft isn't dead. We'll be getting back to it as soon as we're able to. Ara, I should hopefully, probably today is Wednesday, so the 21st of September. So you guys have kind of an idea as to when I'm going to record this, render it, and then get it online, so that you guys will be able to see it this morning. Like I said, actually, you guys, this is my third time recording this. First time the audio codecs got way messed up on YouTube, and the picture was kind of there, but the audio, you couldn't, it came out like just audio garbage. You couldn't hear anything but like this really staticky type sound. And then the second time I recorded everything, and got to the very end, saved it, went to go render it out, and stupid me, all my fault. I set it to render, and I set it as the same file name, and it essentially errored out and erased my original recording because, well, I was a moron, is what it boils down to. Nobody to blame but myself. So this is my third attempt at recording this for you guys. So, but just kind of keeping you guys touched up to base of what's going on and everything. And as anything new comes out, anything like that, trust me, I will let you guys know. For those of you who watch the channel who don't follow me on Twitter, I do have a Twitter page, and that link is below in the description. Feel free to follow me on there. Anytime I do anything, that kind of stuff, I'm going to be doing that. And I did have some expressed opinions or suggestions of those of you who do know of me and that kind of stuff, know that in my area, I also run the local paranormal research group here. I have since, the group that I run, I took over in 2006. I've been doing it since 96, and I had a couple of people say, hey, why don't you take us out on an investigation with you and stuff. The problem is most everything I do is with specific clients. It's not like just general random places. and all of my clients, there are uh, agreements, non-disclosure agreements and that kind of stuff that make it so that we can't reveal or do anything, without client's expression, that kind of stuff. However, I don't know. I will see. I've got some possible investigations coming up, and I'll see if they don't have an issue with me recording brief amounts and segments and that kind of stuff, whereby I could put on the channel and let you guys kind of see what it is that me and my group do when I'm not working and not recording for YouTube. So possibly look for something like that to come out on the channel here real soon as well. The only issue I have with that is, unfortunately, if I put those kind of videos out, you guys are going to have to see my ugly mug. So if that's not an issue for you guys, then great. Hopefully I can get some recordings done. If it is an issue with you guys, I'll put a warning on front saying, hey, if you watch this video, you may have to look at my ugly face. So, alright, you guys have a great rest of this week. I've got some more Skyrim videos coming out towards the end of this week. And then hopefully by next week, hopefully Casala will be able to get back into the things so that we can do some Minecraft and possibly multiplayer Skyrim. But no guarantees on that, because he is my best friend in real life, and he's also involved with my group and everything also in real life. But he's, much like everybody else, he's busy. I mean, he's got his own life and stuff to go with as well. So he is busy in everything, getting stuff taken care of and working and everything. So no guarantees on that, but he did want me to tell you guys, he does appreciate the comments of you guys asking, hey, is everything okay with him and that kind of stuff. He's perfectly fine. He's just been busy. So, but that'll do it for this, you guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I'm sitting here. This is Rollcage, by the way. This game that you guys have been watching kind of rolling in the background. You can get Rollcage for free off of the developers website. They remade and re-released the PC version, the updated PC version to run, and you can get it for free. So if you guys are interested in playing this, it's a great game. I highly recommend it. It is extremely fun to play. Essentially, modified big race cars with huge wheels that you can drive no matter which way be it up or down. It's kind of like those RC cars with the oversized wheels. So much fun. Highly recommend it. There are weapons and shields and everything that you can pick up while you're racing. Oh, it's a blast. So, but I will see you guys in the next video. If you guys want, hit the like button on there. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Any helpful suggestions or comments you may have, you can either leave them below, as I do read through them all. If it's something by which you want to respond to or have me read in a fairly quick amount of time, I follow and post it on Twitter, because I'm on Twitter all the time. And I get Twitter notifications off both my PC and my phone and my tablet devices. So I'm liable to get it quicker than I am anything else. So, but alright, you guys have a good rest of the week, and I will see you guys in the next video. Laters.